my goodness. Talk
she
about
is right on time.
Talk about oh wait. Oh god, it went right to oh my gosh. Okay. Talk about coming in right at the last moment. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Go the Bleep to Sleep. I'm your host, Dean Blizzard. Yeah, I'm sure you saw a lot in those first couple shots. Wait a minute, who is here? Yeah, no. Don't look at that guy. That guy, he's not real. Yeah. Welcome to the show. My name is Dean. Welcome to Go to Bleep to Sleep. You're watching the latest show on the internet. We're still trying to fix that byline. But welcome. We have Miss Dina Blizzard in the studio.
Hey, everybody.
Hello,
it looks like
Mom.
I'm in the office.
You are in the office. How is everyone's night going? What have you done with Jacqueline? Jacqueline is still
tied her up.
Yeah, she's tied up. My mom decided to steal her spot on the show.
That's interesting.
So she is not joining us again tonight. Hello, Angela. Hello, Becky. Hello, Savage Mary's in the house. Did Dina really want to do another show? I feel like want. I feel like want to is a strong phrase.
What's his name in the office?
Stanley?
Stanley. I got Stanley back here.
How
It does
dare
feel
you.
like I'm in the office.
How dare you, not know his name? Cleaning up the kitchen for my daughter's birthday. Oh my gosh, Savage Mary, happy birthday to your daughter. Hopefully the kitchen is nice and clean. Everyone's saying hi to Sophie. Hello, Sophie. Hopefully everyone's dinner was a lot better than ours was. We made this really gross.
Did you take any pictures of it?
I didn't take any pictures.
You should have.
But we made this. Tonight was my night to make dinner, and it
did
was.
a good job.
I don't think it went that well. We had this. It was a Mexican style vegetable sandwich, and it was gross.
I'm not gross.
I am not one.
Good.
I'm not one for fancy sandwiches.
How come I don't hear anything in here?
Yeah, it's because we have a guest coming on tonight, so we had to cut that. I'm not one for fancy sandwiches. I'm not one for
I'm sorry. Could you explain to me what's happening? I'm sorry.
What?
Why am I wearing these?
Because you don't have to wear those tonight.
What are they for?
They're for when the guest comes on. You don't have to wear those tonight. I'm not one for fancy sandwiches.
Wow.
And that is what we made tonight. We made a fancy sandwich. We had to peel a pepper.
God
that is a fancy sandwich.
God, look how much everybody feels bad for you. Got to peel pepper. Look, now my hair's all messed up. I need my hat. I wasn't prepared.
I have never so it sounds good. It does sound very good, Allison, and that is why I chose it as the meal that I wanted to make tonight. However, I didn't read the recipe. Now, it was good. It sounded good. Instead of meat, it was like beans, and it had the zucchini, and it had the peppers, and it had the onions. What's going on? Why do you have a tag still on your head?
It still has the tag on it.
That's a style right there. Now you
Is
look
it?
cool.
It is.
Yeah,
Remember when
that's
everybody
a
used to
style.
leave the sticker right here? That's essentially, I'm bringing it in.
What? I've never heard of peeling a pepper. How do you even do that? Thank you, Angela.
It's when you broil it. Come on.
Yeah, I learned
Dean.
I learned what the word broil meant tonight. Yeah, so we had all this fancy stuff on it. So basically we had to put the peppers in the oven. It burnt the peppers. Then you had to peel the burnt stuff off of the peppers.
So you're going to talk about the sandwich, but never show a picture of the sandwich. Is that what kind of?
No, because I don't want anyone to look at it.
Why don't you show a picture of what it should have looked like? Something.
No, because I don't want people to think wow, that looks really good, because it was disgusting.
It was not disgusting. You
I
just
did not
don't know
like
what
it.
a vegetable is.
It was a lot of, that's not it. It was a lot of effort for food
that I will agree.
I didn't think was that good.
It could have been better.
Yeah. It was along the same lines of I don't know, making spending it was basically we spent an hour making food that we could have made that we could have better enjoyed in 2 minutes.
I don't even know what that meant, what you said.
Yeah.
That didn't really make
we could have put a
sense.
salad together and easily enjoyed that. But instead, we spent an hour making the sandwich that was
All
stupid
right, but you
and
learned
was
some
kind of
skills.
gross.
You understood how the food processor works. You learned how to broil.
That is
Because
true.
roasted peppers are very good, even if
Yeah.
you don't put them on the nasty sandwich you made.
Yeah. I made meatballs and boiling water and sauce ready and realized I had no pasta at all. You know, Savage Mary, that's okay. Because guess what? You can pop those meatballs in a sandwich. You got a meatball sandwich. You can just eat the meatballs. That's okay. But yeah, no. Anyway, I
just really want Stanley to say something because it just feels so authentic right now. Because this is where they all sat,
Yeah.
and they'd just say something really like dry humor, something.
Yeah. Oh, now all of a
Kinda
sudden,
like it, maybe.
sudden, my mom's all interested
Look
in The
at-
Office.
Look at.
That's actually one of our first topics for tonight. If you didn't know this, The Office has now moved to Peacock.
Do you have a picture of Peacock?
Fully
Do you have
moved
any pictures
over.
to support any of the things we're talking about?
I have the background. I have you on that background. That's really what I was using to support this topic.
Wow.
That background was
Yeah.
my idea.
It's a
so-
good idea.
Yeah, that was Sophie's
It's
idea.
the only good idea so far in
Okay,
terms of
you
graphics.
are a mean person.
All right, here we go.
If you were a big fan of The Office,
Yes.
it is now exclusively on Peacock. Mom, would you consider yourself a fan of The Office? Or like, are you
Dean.
jumping on the bandwagon
Jim,
for like when it's all?
Dean,
My
I've
name
been
is
on
Dean.
the bandwagon. What
Were
are you
you on the
talking
bandwagon?
about?
I don't remember you
Yeah.
being on the
I
bandwagon.
didn't memorize every line, but yeah, I
I got
like me
my-
The Office.
I got my sis the DVD box set because it went off of Netflix. See, that's smart. That's smart thinking, Jordan.
Dean,
I should have done that.
If you had to pick a character from The Office
Right.
that you could most assimilate with and,
Right.
and relate to. I'm going to think for a second before you tell me your answer.
Sure.
I'm going to try to guess your answer, and you try to guess who I am.
Okay. Well, see,
think who
I've done.
you are.
This is like one of those BuzzFeed like quizzes.
Oh, yeah.
I've done
yeah.
this before.
Let me think
I've
who
done
I
this
am.
before.
Can you be a
Personally-
cross between two
And
characters?
that's what it is. Hey, and listen, if you know The Office, I've never watched The Office. Oh, Jenny, you have to watch. Hello, Sarah Wood.
All right, so let me try to guess if you have two people you believe you're a
I
cross
have three
between.
people that I think
You're
I
a
could
cross
be. Yeah.
between three people.
Hey, if you're watching, who do you think you are in The Office? Put it down below. Who do you like identify more with?
All right, so
So
I
who do you-
picked my two people.
So who do you think I would be in The Office?
the three people?
Sure, yeah. I think I identify with three
All right,
people in The Office.
I can think of two right off the bat.
Who is it?
What's his name? Who's the lead? Not Steve Carell. Who?
Jim.
Jim,
Okay.
because you're tall and lanky and likable.
Tall and lanky and likable. Yeah.
Okay. Was that one of them?
That was one of them.
Okay. The next one's a no-brainer. And that one is who's the guy?
You don't even know the names of the characters.
I do.
You're such a fake fan. You are
I
a
do.
fake
Who
fan.
sits across from Jim?
and
Not
Dwight.
Dwight. No, to the left of Jim.
Right?
To
No.
the left of Jim?
He's like in the next one over.
Creed?
No, Andy.
No, I
Because he
didn't.
sings all the show tunes all the
Yeah, but,
time.
like,
That's
I
totally
didn't-
you. You are him.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, then I don't know who you think you are because you're totally him.
I was
And
thinking.
wait, hold on. I gotta pick a
Okay.
third person. Third person you are? What's happening upstairs right
I
now?
don't know. There's a lot of walking.
Like who walks that much
I
at
don't
10
know.
o'clock at night?
I think Jacqueline just got back. Maybe.
Yeah, she just walks. I'm gonna okay. A third person that you think, because it's not Dwight, it's not Steve Carell.
Got a lot of Pam's watching.
What, one of them? You think you're like one of them?
Can I just say the people
Go
that I
ahead.
thought I
Yeah,
would
go
be?
ahead, 'cause I
I thought
can't
I
wait
was
to
like
hear
a
it.
cross between Jim, Michael, and then a bit of Toby.
No.
No?
It's
No.
definitely Andy.
You're definitely
No,
Andy.
I
You're just
don't
Andy
know.
and Jim. That's all you are. All right, so who are my two people? I've picked my two people.
You picked your two people?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
You're never gonna
definitely.
guess it.
You're like Phyllis and Angela all wrapped
Okay,
up into one.
no.
Do you even know? Do you even know who I'm talking about?
Yes,
like,
when you say the names, I know the names. I just can't get them in. I have a lot
Oh,
of other
what?
stuff up there.
You wanna
Moms,
be-
listen, moms
Oh my
have so
God.
much information. You have to
Right.
pick where you're gonna file stuff, and you run out of
you are
room.
definitely okay. You're definitely like Phyllis.
No, why? What?
Because Phyllis has like that
Okay.
mom vibe.
Okay.
And
Do you remember in that
that's
one episode
who
where
that's who you
Sasha,
are.
No,
the,
that's
little girl comes in and she's like, she just goes up to Phyllis and is like, "Are you Mother Goose?"
Yeah, Phyllis has a mom
No,
vibe, and that's you.
not. No.
And then from my eyes, see, from my perspective, you're definitely Angela, but from
Really?
your perspective, you're probably like, oh, I'm Pam.
I'm
Look
Pam,
at me.
and
Yeah,
who
right.
else?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
I'm Pam.
I'm Pam, and that's my name.
Who's my other person?
Pam.
In my opinion.
In your opinion?
Let's see if everybody can guess. Let me see if
Oh,
everybody else.
Meredith. Yeah, definitely Meredith. The trashy mom. She's always
No,
walking in drunk.
that was not
She owns
it.
a minivan.
That's not
she
what I
hates
was
her
gonna
kids.
say.
That's perfectly.
No, that might be a little me. All right, then there's a third one.
Yeah. And then Kelly. Are you going to say Kelly
No, I'm not Kelly.
or Aaron?
Oh, no, I'm not Aaron. She's too nice.
Who's left? Creed?
Creed.
You're not Creed.
I'm a cross between Pam and Creed.
You are not Creed.
I am.
Hey, don't knock minivans. Mine's cool. But yeah, no, I
Oh,
saw
it
a
says
lot of
Dean
people
Blizzard.
said Pam. Some people said Phyllis.
Oh, Wendy said I'm like Jan. I am a little bit like Jan.
Jan?
Bossy.
Little
Yeah.
Jan.
A little Jan.
Yeah, but so if you have not seen The Office, it is now exclusively on Peacock. It is now no longer. It was originally on Netflix, and I didn't know this. It was Netflix's most watched show, like ever.
Oh, man.
And it was exclusively on Netflix. And I'm surprised that they really didn't push for it more, Netflix, to keep it.
I'm sure they did.
There was a bidding war between Netflix and NBC. And so I was actually telling Sophie, like, oh, I thought NBC owned the show, but it sounds like
They do. That's why it's on Peacock.
well, they own the rights to it to put it on the streaming service. But I'm saying, like, I thought NBC, because anytime you think of The Office, you think of NBC, and so I thought, oh, NBC owns
They
The Office.
do.
Well,
They do.
I don't
and
think
they gave
and they
the
gave
rights
it
to
to-
Netflix because they didn't have a streaming service. But once they got a streaming service, they were like,
"We
yeah,
want it
we're going
back."
to take this back.
because okay, NBC ended up paying $100 million for the show. That is how valuable that show is to everybody involved, all the streaming services involved. But and so yeah, if you don't know what Peacock is, I saw your question, Savage Mary. Thank you, Sophie. Peacock is NBC's newest streaming service. They sell rights to Netflix. Disney did the same thing with some of their stuff, and they had to get it back from Disney Plus or for Disney Plus. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so Peacock is NBC's newest streaming platform. They have everything at NBC. I believe you can watch every season of SNL. You can now watch every season of The Office. And they have a ton of other shows like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which I've never seen, but it looks really good. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. If anybody's seen those, are there any
of the
what
shows
are
you're
some
saying.
people's like favorite NBC shows? Parks and Rec is also on there.
Never watched it.
No, you've never seen Parks and Rec?
Nah, I couldn't get
You
into
are
it.
such a fake fan, Mom.
I can be a fan of The Office and not Parks and Rec. I just
guess
couldn't
so.
get into it.
And then they also have Harry Potter. So if you is Peacock sponsoring Go the Bleep to Sleep? No, sadly it's not. But tonight's topic is streaming services. And so Peacock is everything NBC, anything. I've never seen Parks and Rec either. These are good shows. You got to watch these. These are some good shows. And so now everything is exclusively on Peacock, but they didn't just list the episodes. They have like extras behind the scenes. They're even posting what they call the Office Zen. It's like a 24/7 live stream of like the ambiance of The Office. So like, and they said it was for people working at home. They want people to have something to listen to, So
Did you see this? It says Hulu Live is up to $70 a month. Is that a month? Which is crazy. That is crazy.
$70.99.
That can't be right.
That must be for the year.
Because they have also, there's like an HBO thing
And there's
a
HBO
Starz
Max
thing.
now.
They have like we have Hulu, but just like the basic.
The
and I
basic
think it's like
thing, yeah.
$6 a month or something. And
That's
then
crazy.
Once you add more, it gets more expensive.
Yes, it was $60.99 and now it's $70. Oh, that's crazy.
That's a lot.
I'm a trash TV fan. Me too, Courtney.
Lots of reality shows.
Yeah, no, there are too many streaming services these days. And it's hard. It's hard. So, what was it? Let me see. Who put out? The Business Insider put out this article saying The Office left Netflix on January 1st and fans are distraught. And honestly, as an Office fan, I am distraught. Netflix was like one of the easiest places to watch the show.
Yeah, but Peacock is free right now.
Well, so here's the thing.
Here's how they
get you, Mom. Here's how they get you. So Peacock is free for like the base, like, you know, you get some shows available, but what they're doing with ads. That's the thing. That's the sort of
like
the
a
trick.
commercial, like television.
Exactly.
All right.
But here's where they get you. Only the first 2 seasons of The Office are available for free.
Oh.
And after that, you have to pay $5 a month. Like, you have to get, like, the Peacock Plus.
Yeah, but you're paying $5 for Netflix, so just move to Netflix.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, so you're going to get rid of your
Well,
Netflix
the problem
subscription?
is that now I have a favorite show on every streaming service. And now I'm like, can I just pick the show I want and just pay for that show?
Yeah. So now they're trying to rope you into like oh, now you gotta you know, pay for the streaming service now. So it's upsetting. Like it's like, come on.
Okay, let's all just share passwords. Everybody just get one streaming service, and then we'll just share it.
Yeah, we'll all just share passwords. That'll be good. So to you guys, is there a show out there that like you cannot live without, and if it left your streaming service,
Dean, I believe it's called Uppy Uppy Uppy.
Uppy Uppy Uppy? What is that?
One Funny Morning.
Oh.
Dean.
Is that what your show is? Uppy Uppy Uppy?
No, somebody called it that one time, and I'm like, well, it's called One Funny Morning. Somebody's like, I love your Uppy Uppy show.
Uppy.
I go, that's not. All right.
I got the Office box set. That's what I think we need to do. I think I need to get like the Office box set so that I can just have them.
Can we talk about Cobra Kai?
And so see, that's the other thing.
Oh, Cobra Kai. Hey.
So if you cancel your Netflix subscription, that means no more Cobra Kai.
Oh, I'm not canceling.
And if you cancel your Disney Plus, that means no more Mandalorian.
All I do, Dean, is I sign up on the month that they release it, and then I watch it, and then I cancel it.
And then you cancel it.
So because what they do is because they release it all at the same time, you just binge watch it. Now, I did watch Bridgerton, which I didn't like until everybody got naked around episode 4, and then I was in.
We started Cobra Kia last week. Okay.
Cobra Kia.
Cobra Kia. Cobra Kai.
Yo, Savage Mary, if you can give me the
Disney Plus password.
We do not have
I want to know how many weeks I cannot talk about Cobra Kai before I'm allowed to talk about Cobra Kai. About what happens
it's still
in
fresh.
Cobra
I feel like you still got to give people time to watch it.
Oh, I'm still watching Turn. So good, Jess.
West
so good.
Wing. People are saying that's a good show. Outlander.
That's old.
One Funny Morning.
obsessed with West Wing.
I'm a silent watcher usually. That's fine, Sarah.
Yeah.
I'm a silent.
So would you be
watcher as
upset if your favorite show on a streaming service left the streaming
Dean.
service and moved? Would
What
you be
kind of question
upset?
is that? Yes, everybody's gonna be upset.
I'm upset. Like, I'm upset. I'm watching The Crown now. Yeah, there's some good shows.
Oh.
There's some good shows. Grey's Anatomy.
No,
okay.
I can't watch Grey's Anatomy.
You can't?
No, it like jumped the shark like around season, I don't know how many, it's been on like season 21 or something. Jumped the shark around season 7, and I was like, it's too much. It's too much drama. I can't. I want like a little taste of drama, maybe a guy without his shirt on, some historical fact, and then I'm out.
Yeah, Queen's Gambit was really good.
That's everything.
That's true. Well, to give us more advice on
season 17.
Of what? Season 17 of what?
That's how I think somebody said it. That's how many Grey's seasons there are. That's
in Grey's
crazy.
Anatomy? That is crazy.
Yeah. So what's happening now? Am I booted now? What's happening?
Yeah, I think
this
we're.
This is the uncomfortable part.
This is where we shift, Mom. Thank you for joining us.
And what do we call it? We're shifting from what to what exactly? Just so I know where I am in this. You're shifting from.
Like, what do you mean?
Old lady to.
Yeah, we're throwing out the old lady and bringing in the young man. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to one of my best friends,
Now we're gonna
Mr.
go split screen on this, so we'll be able to see all
No,
three
no,
of
you're
us.
gonna see him. You're gonna see him.
then you'll
Mr.
come back to
Ryan
me then.
Velden, please say hello to the audience. How are you today, Ryan?
How are you, Dean?
I'm doing pretty good. Oh
Wait
my
a second.
gosh.
You can hear him in yours. I don't hear anything.
You got your headphones are not on.
You said that I shouldn't be wearing them.
No. Well, now you have to wear them.
Oh wait, he got a fancy jacket on
Yeah,
too.
look at him. He looks. Ryan looks so fancy. He's all dressed
Is he
up.
interviewing for something? Are we interviewing for him for a job?
No, Ryan's just.
I'm interviewing for your spot, Mrs. Blizzard.
Oh, that's uncomfortable.
He's-
Can I
he's
ask the
gonna be a
questions for
replacement.
the interview?
Sure.
Oh, please, no.
I won't.
What
try
are some
to.
of your special skills?
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I love to talk about movies. I'm pretty good at that.
Talking
I
about
think I have
movies?
A rather critical eye when it comes to that.
You're hired.
All right, sick.
Who is Ryan? Ryan is one of my best friends. He literally lives right around the corner. But because of COVID, we're having him come through Discord tonight. Thank you to Discord. And we're here to talk about movies. Ryan and I every night for literally like the past 2 weeks have been watching different shows on Netflix. Different
Yeah, I
movies.
watch some shows too. I do watch.
Yeah.
shows.
Oh, really? What kind of shows do you watch?
I just-
Old lady
Just
shows,
saying, I watch shows.
probably.
No, go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
And so we started out by watched Midnight Sky, which I don't know, it was one of Netflix's like top 10 of the week last week, and it was bad. It was really bad. It was the one with what's his name, George Clooney, and it was bad. Like the whole movie, it's about like George Clooney, and he's on Earth, and Earth is like about to be taken over. Ryan, what did you think?
I mean, I thought the movie was all right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much we can say, is the problem, because I don't know who's going to see the movie, but I wasn't very happy with the ending. I thought that George Clooney's acting, oddly enough, was a bit stiff.
It was. I think, and like I'm really about like world building, and just the whole movie didn't make sense. It was another Wonder Woman in my perspective.
Oh.
And there's a whole scene where like George Clooney has like a pee battle with himself. He like gets some like peas, and he just like he like flicks them at himself. It's just is bad. So, but I was surprised to see that like that was on Netflix's like top 10 list. Like they were pushing this show a lot. They were like, "Hey, like make sure to check out this show and everything." A pea battle? Yes, Mary, I said that correct. A pea battle.
No, but like
Peas.
vegetable, a pea?
Yeah, the vegetable pea. Yeah,
Not.
not like crossing the
Yeah.
streams.
Mary-
Yeah, not like
I thought what Mary's thinking, like PEE.
pea
Yeah.
battle. Yeah, yeah. See, people know the pea battle was with the little girl. Exactly. Yeah,
Well, that
the
makes
pea
it
battle.
worse.
And then you find out, yeah. That if you watch it, you'll find out that like he was really stupid the whole time. Like it was dumb. But yeah, so that was on Netflix's top 10, and Ryan and I had watched it. We were very disappointed, and so we were scrolling through Netflix. We're like, oh, let's just find like some stupid show to watch. Like I don't know, like what's dumb. And then we found, ladies and gentlemen, probably one of the best TV shows I've ever watched. Ryan, do you wanna?
No, you do it.
It's called Alice in Borderland. Okay, thank you, Mom.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
head
thank
out
you.
now.
All right.
Stanley is wants
All
to
right,
talk to
we'll
me.
see you. All right, goodbye. All right.
Sorry.
If you have not seen the show, it is called Alice in Borderland. Now, what I'll say is, right off the bat, if you watch like the trailer for the show, it's a show that is like sort of dubbed over. So it's originally, I think, a Japanese show. I'm not too sure, Ryan. Is it a Japanese show?
It is a Netflix original that is
Okay.
done with complete Japanese voice acting, and it has an English dub.
Yes.
That we got to partake of.
Yeah, so we watched the English dub version, and I know a lot of people can be deterred and pushed away from like dubbing, like because you'll watch their mouths move and it doesn't match up with like what they're saying, so it can be weird. but the storytelling was so good that like you didn't even notice it. So it's about these three best friends who are walking around Tokyo, and they sort of like they all like run into a stall together in a bathroom, and then when they come out, everybody's gone and all the power goes out, and they're in this world where they're having to play like these games in order to survive. And it's kind of like a video game meets like reality. It's sort of, what were we gonna say, Ryan?
It had kind of like a Saw vibe with the games.
Yeah, I was gonna say it reminded me a lot of like with the games. It's like the Saw. If you have never seen Saw, which I've never seen Saw, it's like very like psychological, like mind bending games. But then it also had this like sense of Ready Player One to it, which was really cool. If you haven't seen Ready Player One, I also recommend that movie. So we watched this movie called Alice in Borderland. It's very good. And I believe it was like originally like a Japanese like book, which is a manga or for if people aren't familiar with that. I know there's a lot of lingo that people might not be too familiar with, but it is very good. I would give it a watch. Start with the first episode, do the English dubbing. It was very well done. We watched. We literally. You were talking in a foreign language, Dean. I know. I'm so sorry, Savage Mary. I really loved this show, and I think that it deserves more attention. It's called Alice in Borderland. It's on Netflix. Give it a try. Try the first episode. Dude, this hurts me a bit to hear you butcher manga. LOL. I know. Because I'm not really like in tune with the whole like anime world. So I'm not, I'm so sorry to anybody if I'm offending anybody. Give it a shot. Alice in Borderland, if you haven't seen it, it's really, really good. Ryan, what did you think of the show?
Oh, well, I loved it. I thought that it kind of came out of left field. We had just finished watching Midnight Sky. It was like 2 a.m. And we wanted to watch something else. And Alice in Borderland came up, and I remember you were just laughing at it. You were like, this is funny looking.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually read the description and was like, ooh, that actually sounds not bad.
Mm-hmm.
And we gave it a whirl, and it was really good. It hooked us pretty quick. And what I will say for people at home is that the dubbing is something that you might have to get around. Honestly, I thought the dubbing was really good because not only was I able to not have to read subtitles, which I'm normally fine with, but like not having to is great.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought the dubbing was hilarious at some points.
It
I thought
was.
they added
It
a
was.
new layer to the movie that just made it even better, or the series rather.
Yeah. No, and I think there's like a really, do you prefer? I feel like if you're watching a movie from a different country, would you rather hear dubbing or read subtitles? And I think we even saw this with movies like Parasite that were huge this past year.
Dean has not yet seen
Yeah,
Parasite.
I know.
Oh.
I have not seen Parasite yet. Has anybody else not seen Parasite? Am I alone in that? But that turned out to be one of the greatest movies that came out of this year, and which I still need to see. It was really good, and it was a movie though that you could only watch in subtitles. Thank you, Mia. She's on my side. But with now these shows are coming out, and what is Parasite about? I don't know. I don't even know. Sophie just got ready. I saw her get up. She was like, I wanna talk about this.
No, Parasite is about these two Korean families. One who's like, they're not impoverished, but they're definitely lower class, and then this one who's like, the other one's super, super rich, and then they basically kind of like infiltrate the family and get jobs. But it's like low-key horror, but it's also like a really good, like, it makes a lot of commentary on like the social classes and things like that. Like there's this big rainstorm, and the different ways that it affects the two families. Like, it's very good. I 10 out of 10 recommend.
10 out of 10 recommend. You heard it first, ladies and gentlemen, from Sophie, the movie reviewer.
First. They probably heard it from like,
a lot
the
of other
Oscars
people.
and literally
That's true.
every other.
But it was very good, and I have to watch that too. But if you want to give Alice in Borderland a shot, it is on Netflix right now, and they have already. Ryan and I literally binged the show. We watched it so fast because we loved it. We were so hooked to it. And I typically am not like I typically don't watch a lot of like anime or like shows based on things when it comes to like that are in a different language. But this was so good that I felt like, oh, I have to talk about this because it was so good. And Netflix has already confirmed a second season for the show, and trust me, it is one of these shows age appropriate for 12. No, okay, yeah, I should probably also clarify. This show is TVMA. So if you're a kid, I wouldn't watch this because it does get a little spicy at times. It's a very heavy show, but it is very good. They've confirmed a second season. I'm very excited, and I know Ryan's very excited. And where it ended, we were like, oh man, like this is gonna be good. Like there's a whole thing like these games happen all over the city of Tokyo, and they're like, who are the game makers? Like who's making us do this? So it's definitely very good.
I'm hearing a lot about Bridgerton. Like, okay, my mom found it on Netflix like 2 days ago. We kind of call it like a looking show, not a watching show. But it's like it sucks you in.
Yeah.
Like I never watched Downton Abbey, but if Downton Abbey's like that, like I would go for it.
Yeah, I've never watched Downton Abbey either. I never like got on the train,
Yeah.
But then Ryan and I also continued down the train of watching. We pretty much watched a ton of movies that were on like the Netflix top 10. We wanted to see like what are people watching, what are people interested in, and I think while there were a ton of disasters that came out of 2020, there was one more disaster. While I know last show we talked about Wonder Woman, and yeah, we bash on Midnight Sky. Has anybody seen Death to 2020?
Oh man,
because it was bad. I went in and I watched the trailer for Death to 2020, and if you haven't seen it on Netflix yet, it's a show that from the outside looked as if it was going to be like a documentary on like what had happened through 2020.
Virginia saw it.
Virginia said she saw it, and at first I thought it was going to be a documentary, and I saw that the people from Black Mirror were watching or had made it or produced it, which Black Mirror, I feel like anybody, if you haven't watched Black Mirror, amazing show. So I had high hopes, and this show was not good. It reviewed 2020, but in like a comedic sense. And Sophie and Ryan and I all watched it, and I think we can all agree like it was supposed to be funny, and it was kind of like too soon. Ryan, thoughts?
it felt very flat.
Yeah.
I thought that it was. I think you're right in that it's a little bit too soon to be making jokes and stuff. I mean, like, sure, jokes are fine, but I thought it was gonna be a lot more of like a recap of what had happened.
That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah, and it just didn't do that.
It did not. I liked it. Thought it was funny. Really? Yeah. No. I mean, there were some jokes that I thought were like, oh, like that's kind of funny. Like there were some stupid jokes in there that was like that's kind of stupid. But I don't know. Just overall, like I thought Samuel L. Jackson was gonna like. I thought they were interviewing like famous people, to sort of give their perspective on 2020, which I thought was super interesting. I was like, yeah, I want to know Samuel L. Jackson's, take on 2020. And then even in the trailer, they're like, we interviewed the average person, and they're like, is this going to be on Quibi? Like it was like kind of like a stupid joke. Like, is this going to be on Quibi?
What's Quibi?
Quibi is like another streaming service, but it like flopped. So yeah. So I was like, wow, this is gonna be really interesting. I want to see what's everyone's perspective on 2020, and it wasn't that. It was supposed to be kind of like a mockumentary almost, where like Samuel L. Jackson was playing a character, and like everybody, and they were like, we had scientists, you know, like they were even like, we interviewed scientists who can tell you all the science behind, you know, the COVID and everything, and it wasn't even that, you know. The David Letterman series is pretty interesting. Yeah, that does look interesting. I'll have to check that out. But yeah, Death to 2020. A lot of these, like I said, all of these are currently on Netflix. So if you want to check out any of them, you know, Alice in Borderland, The Office, sadly, is not on Netflix. But
Wait, what?
What?
Alice in Borderland is on Netflix.
no, I said The Office is not on Netflix. Alice in Borderland is on Netflix. Death to 2020 is on Netflix, and Midnight Sky is also on Netflix. It was described as a mockumentary. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Maybe I just got to read more.
It just felt like a waste of Samuel L. Jackson to me.
It did. Like, and it was clear because they had a lot of good talent. They had the lady from SNL. I'm blanking on her name.
Fake fan.
Yeah, I know, I'm a fake fan. They had the lady from SNL. They had Samuel L. Jackson. They had
The lady who plays the mom in How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah,
Another really good
she
show.
was in it,
How
yeah.
I Met Your Mother. I don't know. If
so
I've
they
ever
had
seen
some
it.
really good talent, and they just like didn't use it right.
So if you need to watch Bridgerton, I just have to finish Bridgerton.
Yeah.
So Jacqueline Noe Mayer. Yeah. Where is?
Yeah, Jacqueline does need to make a guest appearance.
No, she's-
Yeah, she does. Letterman is awesome. Yeah, maybe we'll have
How I
to.
Met Your Mother was good. Thank you. Yes, Mary.
My daughter
Yes,
talks
very
about
good.
Big Mouth, and I have no idea what that's about. What is that about?
Man.
Oh man, Mary. I don't know if I should be the one to tell you what Big Mouth is about. But I also don't want you. Big Mouth is. I've seen a couple episodes of Big Mouth. It's a good show. It's a dirty show though too. I don't want to out your daughter. Oh, welcome! People are actually talking. They want to see you. Are you gonna come join us? Jacqueline is here. She has a box of goldfish. You want to go over there?
We're in the office.
Stanley's right there. Jacqueline is here. She has a box of goldfish, and she has. Uh-oh. There she is. Oh man. But Ryan and I were actually talking before. I just needed to verify you haven't killed Jacqueline. Yes, Jacqueline is here. She is alive.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Everyone's like, Jacqueline, where have you been?
Okay.
They're asking, where have you been, Jacqueline? Everyone, woo,
Hey,
Jacqueline.
guys. Yeah, it's been a long time. Let's just say I haven't been doing the best.
She's been trying to figure her life out.
I've been trying to figure stuff out.
Yeah.
And so I have not had the time to go the bleep to sleep.
Mm-hmm. That's okay, though.
But
We're always here.
goldfish and pineapple juice makes everything better.
It does make
so-
everything better.
I'm just kidding. Oh, wait, what?
Ryan
Oh,
is here. Yeah, Ryan is
Hey,
here.
Ryan.
Hi, Jacqueline.
Yeah.
Oh, why? You can
He's
see
here.
him
You
on
can
the
see him on the
thing.
screen. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. We have a
Oh
whole
my gosh,
studio.
that's really good.
What do you mean?
Like you could guess people.
Yeah.
Look at Ryan's just chilling there with the
The suit. Yeah, I know. I love the suit. It's
That's
a
so
good suit.
awesome.
You look like you look like a sports announcer, Ryan. You look like you're ready to.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what everyone else is saying as well.
It's good. It's good. But before the show, Ryan and I were talking. We were talking about some of the cartoons, like from our childhood. We were talking about.
What kind of cartoons?
We were talking about like when you wake up on Saturday morning, you grab you grab that bowl of cereal, and like you're going and you're watching like remember like Codename Kids Next Door, and current what? Why do you have a finger up?
Actually,
What?
speaking of cartoons,
Mhm.
my morning routine nowadays consists of 7 a.m. I wake up,
Mhm.
and there's this show on Disney XD called Amphibia, and it's
Okay.
really good.
Yeah, give us some perspective because while
It's so good.
while Ryan and I enjoy the
Right.
cartoons of the past,
Right.
which Ryan, list off a few. Like what are some shows that you enjoyed as a kid?
Look, Mary said
jeez.
7 a.m.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is really good.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Pokemon was awesome. Gotta love
Pokemon was the best.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Pokemon, yep.
You mentioned earlier Codename Kids Next Door. That's a
Mhm.
good one. My Life as a Teenage Robot. Fairly Odd
Oh,
Parents.
Fairly Odd
Fairly Odd
Parents.
I watched that one.
So it, it really begs the question, like, because you can't go, like, where do you go to watch these shows? Like, there's hundreds, probably thousands of these episodes of these shows, and like, where do you go to watch them? And I think we were talking like
TV?
maybe, I guess you go to TV, but maybe like Nickelodeon and like Cartoon Network.
Yes, Mary.
SpongeBob. Maybe like Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, they need to jump on the whole like streaming service idea. Pokemon, Ben
Gravity
10,
Falls.
Gravity
Actually,
Falls.
This new show, Amphibia, that I watch every morning,
Mhm.
is just Gravity Falls with frogs.
It's what?
It's basically Gravity Falls, but with
frogs? Okay.
Yeah, Amphibia's really good.
Oh, Cat Dog. Ryan, do you remember Cat
Amphibia
Dog?
is good. Thank you.
Oh, Cat Dog was
Cat
very
Dog.
good.
Dude, Cat Dog. Jacqueline, I feel like you might have been a little too young.
It was kind of a 90s show that I watched with my sister. So, like, it might be a pre...
It was the Ed, and Eddie. I totally forgot about Ed, and Eddie.
Ed, and Eddie.
Do you remember Ed, and Eddie, Jacqueline?
A little bit. I
feel-
remember them a little bit, but
Yeah.
I didn't get into it.
Those were so good.
Someone said, "What about us old ladies?" I mean, I don't know. I mean, this isn't.
What about us old ladies?
Phineas and Ferb. I feel like everybody
Phineas and
knows
Ferb's like
Phineas
is
and
still
Ferb.
on. I'm a huge Family
you
Guy
don't,
and Bob's
that's
Burgers fan. What about us old ladies? You old ladies can have like
Looney-
You guys
Looney
have
Tunes,
Shirley
come
Temple.
on.
yeah,
You guys
Looney
had Shirley
Tunes,
Temple. Are
Shirley
you kidding
Temple.
All right,
Shirley
whoa,
Temple's
wait a
like-
minute. Are you bashing on Looney Tunes, Dean?
No, I
Don't.
love Looney Tunes. Tom and Jerry.
Shirley Temple.
Tom and
Oh.
Jerry.
You guys had
Tom and
Shirley
Jerry.
Temple.
Yeah, these are some
All right.
great shows. Oh, people are
We
saying
didn't get Shirley Temple.
people are
We
saying
got
Cartoon
not
Network is on
Shirley
HBO
Temple.
Max. Oh, okay.
It's like you guys got Shirley Temple. We got Charlie D'Amelio. But
Yeah.
I mean, they're both pretty great.
They're all
But
good.
Shirley
The
Temple is-
Flintstones, true. Yeah, Scooby Doo.
And
Oh.
what
Yep.
were what's the one? The Jetsons.
Oh yes.
That's
The Jetsons. Yeah, no. So you guys had like your old time shows, Are you guys deep thinkers?
No, I wouldn't.
We are the
think so.
deepest thinkers. What?
What do you think about the end of the world? When do you think it's going to happen?
no. Dean gets very.
No,
get
Dean
very-
does.
No. Okay.
Dean gets hooked.
Dean, it's like a spiral. Like you start him off with a topic, and then he's like, "Well, what if you did that except with dogs? Or what if you did that, but then this happened with all the kids in all the orphanages?"
Yeah, no. I like to think deep.
Did you see
Oh,
who
Betty
just entered
Boop.
the chat?
Who?
Malia.
Oh, Malia is here. Welcome, Malia.
Malia!
Yeah,
it's
Jacqueline's
I'm
here.
I summoned Malia.
Oh,
my
Dragon
gosh,
Ball. Yes,
Malia,
Michael.
How are you?
Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
That's
Malia,
a good show.
It's been a long time. I mean, I haven't been here in a long time. Oh, and Jan. If you remember Jan and Malia, you are true.
You're some real ones. Yeah.
OG, go the Bleep just leave.
But so if Cartoon Network is on, if you want to like, I guess HBO Max is now hosting all of the Cartoon Network shows. I didn't know that, so we'll have to definitely like check those out. Because I've been like those shows. Those are some good shows. But even Fairly Odd Parents. Like, is there a streaming platform for all of those other ones? Not all of them, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Yeah. So no, there's some good shows out there, and yeah, it's good. We are living right now in a beautiful time for television. There's so much. There's too much to watch. You have a ton of streaming services. Ryan is still here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
He is here. Yeah.
Oh, there he is. I didn't know because I can't see everybody. Okay.
Yeah. There's a ton of streaming services. Each one has like their own like popular show. It's good. It's really good.
Wait, does anyone remember what was the one with like the moose and like some other animal? What? Like, okay.
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
No.
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yes, Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yep.
Interesting.
No
So there were Camp
Wait a minute.
Laszlo. I remember Camp Laszlo. That was a
Someone
good one.
commented, Dean, like the fat head over there, like the little thing.
Oh
you
yeah,
have.
yeah.
I thought they were talking about.
I
your
thought they were calling me a fat head too. Yeah, I saw that.
I didn't realize that they were talking about the thing behind you.
But yeah, so we're in a good time for television. There's a ton of shows out there to watch. Some really good ones, and each streaming. I feel like streaming platforms are going to become like cable. You know, you're gonna have just like you have your channels, you're gonna have streaming services, but you'll have a crap ton more content to watch. So. Bahaha, no, none of you are fat. Thank you, Organized Babble. So yeah, so we have some good shows to watch, and we have to catch up on. But yeah, so we are approaching the end of the show for tonight. Thank you, Ryan, for coming on the show. We'll definitely have you on more coming up.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Of course. And Jacqueline making her reappearance.
Not
Back
really.
again. Thank you, Jacqueline, for
sneak
joining
peek.
us. And
It's okay,
Sophie.
Malia. It's
Sophie
okay.
is here.
And
Thank you.
a quick update on the dog. We have not gotten a dog yet, and we have now put in 10 applications total. So
Oh my gosh.
I know, it's crazy. You will get a dog. No worries. Someone said, Ryan, please have more info on sports if you wear that blazer again.
Ooh.
Nice.
What a terrible idea.
But
I
ladies,
don't know enough about sports. Sorry.
no, we'll figure something out. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. If you have not already, be sure to hit the like button. It helps us out, and it shows your support for the show. And hit the subscribe button. You can catch up on all the latest behind the bleep clips that we've been posting, and you'll be notified every time we go live. And yeah, we had a good time. Hopefully you had a good time, and we'll be back here on Friday night for more Go the Bleep to Sleep. But from all of us here, by the way, Ryan, at the end of every show, we all say, like,
Yes,
from
I
all
go
of us
the bleep
here,
to
go the bleep to sleep.
I
Okay.
haven't
So you got to join us.
Forever.
You got to join us with
And
that.
For so
Okay.
long.
Short show again. Yeah, we're sticking to like a 45 minutes. We're trying some new stuff out. We're always trying to change. Always trying to be risky. Trying to try new things to make this the best possible show for you guys. But from all of us here. Go the bleep to sleep. There's a bit of a delay with Ryan and I, but it's all right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time. We'll see you on Friday night. Be there or be dumb. Okay, bye-bye. Boy
news?
Scouts
Tell me.
are attacking the Girl Scouts.
Like physically? I don't know. what
Not
we're saying.
physically. Boy Scouts of America accuse Girl Scouts of starting war. Now that is a headline.
those are-
Boy Scouts were trying to change their name just to call it Scouts.
Okay, that sounds fine.
Girl Scouts felt sort of attacked. Boy Scouts were trying to drop the name in order to start recruiting girls. Go
Are
ahead.
they learning different skill sets? Like, am
That's
I
true.
still going to learn how to make a fire? Listen,
now I'm
you
gonna
might know
get-
how to make a fire, but can you make a cookie? No.
That's true.
And that's why the girls are winning.
Remem-
Yeah, I don't care what they're called as long,
as they
sell the Thin Mints. That's what
true.
I'm trying to say.
That's true. You know, when you're walking out of the Acme and there's a little girl there and she has a box of cookies, you almost feel like, oh,
Oh,
man.
she's peddling those cookies.
Would you feel differently if it was a boy?
I don't care.
If you walked up and a
if
boy-
it's a drug dealer, I don't care who gives me those cookies.
A
An old
homeless
lady
person.
with one leg. I don't care.